That's kind of bad. Not sure how to fix that really. I don't think I can actually. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Nice. See, I really like D-pads. It's a great invention. Why use buttons when you can have a D-pad with 4 directions? You're saving so much space. It's incredible.
Hey!
Hey, I'm out of PB because PB had bad goats. It's fun to have like a PB video in the live splits when we can save time like that. Okay, should I be stubborn for bow or no? Because you look at the PB video, I did nothing but slap until he got hit. But I could have grabbed him several times. I think I'll always go for slap on the first action of both rounds, and then I'll just have to change it up after that. Like then it doesn't matter. I think that's a good rule to live by. Actually, maybe I can fix the brightness thing. I think I can. No! No! Okay, this time I should press A. Bad text. Oh, that was bad too. So the thing I did with iSplit was that I'm actually I recorded the video, the PB video in 16:9. And for the next one, maybe I can make it so I record in 4:3. That would be amazing. And it would take less space and everything. But I recorded a 16:9 canvas and just had black bars on the side. And to fix the black bar issue, because LiveSplit imported the whole thing like 16:9, I added a window capture and zoomed in on the PB video and added a filter for the black bars, so I cropped them out. So if I remove the filter, this is what the PB video looks like. And then I just zoomed in. So because I have this source, I might actually be able to add in like color correction thing. And I can decrease the gamma. And that should make it less bright. So I think I'm actually a genius. If I reduce it to like 23 or something. What happens now? I mean, I can't really see because I don't have time, but you can check it out later. Or during a cutscene, like Master Sword. Hey, Lane, what's up? Wow, 2 out of 4, not bad. My cheerleader. Thanks, dude. I think the blue part of the live split, that like the current split, I think it might be like sticking out a bit too much over the gameplay, so I can fix that. But apart from that, I'm really happy. Also, the brightness on the PV video might be a bit too much, but I've turned it down, and I can turn it down more. Just I need more cutscenes. Pretty bad RNG, but I'll just continue this run. Actually, I'm not happy with my current split layout at all. Nice. It's like it's too big. I feel like I would like some. Like the top and bottom part of it could be like faded out, kind of. That would be cool. Something like that. It's a bit too cartoony or something. You made it look so easy. I just took my time, man. You just gotta take your time, because you get really bad luck sometimes. And I'm like, okay, I can go for it now and fail and start a new run, or I can just wait a few seconds and wait for a better opportunity. That's what I did. And the way I did it, I actually didn't allow myself to slide at all. Like if I slid off the ground to build up speed, I would have hit the trigger, so I had to jump pretty much immediately. I think I had to slide for, I think I slid for 1 frame or something, very little. So my speed wasn't that good. So I had to make sure that I had a really good angle. So it was tough. And that's what I mean with Sword and Shield skip, that you can make it a 4-frame window, or a 3-frame window, or even a 2-frame, or a 1-frame. Like, it's 1 to 4. I guess 5 is possible with like a really good setup. I think 4 is more common, so like if you're way too close, then it's 1-frame jump attack, and it might work if your angle is really, really good. And then like the better you are at setting it up, the more frames you have for sliding, so the more frames you have for timing the A button, basically. So sometimes Sword and Shield skip is a frame perfect trick, and other times it's a 4-frame window trick, which is kind of nice. But it depends on luck and finesse. Also patience. A lot of patience is needed to get in a good position. Not only just to get in a good position, but to allow that opportunity to happen. That's a better way of putting it. All you need now is an anime girl behind the splits. It has something behind the splits. It's not quite anime, but it's made in Japan, so close enough. That's what I like to call a quick slow swing, where he does the swing pretty much immediately, but the animation is slow. Still behind PV. Unfortunate. I think had a really good Hugo, actually. I was really lucky with how Hugo behaved in my PV, because he made it easy for me to push him, and he attacked only twice or something. So I changed around some settings on my microphone and added noise suppression and noise gate. So you might still be able to hear the controller every now and then, because the GameCube controller is pretty loud. But one thing that you're not going to be able to hear more is my Wii making noises when it loads part of the game. The disc scratching, that kind of thing. You want those noises. Yeah, otherwise you can't tell if I'm using, like if I have the game on like a loader instead of a disc, USB. Okay, both PB and this run will get sub 21, or sub 22 I mean, Master Sword. That's good. Sub 22 is good. I mean, like, a low 21 is really, really good. Like, it's an amazing start. And a really high 21, it's like, it's just getting a 22 or more feels bad. Like a low 22 is still okay, like it's no big deal. But like just getting that sub 22 it's like a relief. Even though it's gonna be a really high 21, it's just like, oh well, it's sub 22, so it's okay. Isn't like the Ocarina of Time 100% Master Sword time pretty much just the same as Twilight Princess 90% Master Sword time? In my mind, I'm like, I'm hearing CFG saying, "Oh, I got sub 22 Master Sword. That's cool." So it's like very similar if I'm remembering correctly. Your old dungeons PB gets the Master Sword at 2 hours and 57 minutes. Wow, dude. If that was TP glitchless, then wouldn't be like that bad. It's just around halfway, so sub 4, cool. But yeah, I know what you mean in Breath of the Wild. But I think Breath of the Wild, Master Sword RTA is actually a pretty cool category. I was looking at that earlier today, just like looking at the leaderboards and thinking, why is that on miscellaneous? That should be like a main category, but of course it's not a main category because it doesn't beat the game. But it's a really cool one, I think. I think it's what's it called? What's his name? ZDI. I watched some runs of his. Oh, you were talking about Twilight Princess. Oh, the beginner route, yeah. I haven't even looked at the beginner all dungeons route. I guess it gets Zora armor, but that's not like that huge because back in the day, all dungeons used to get Zora armor anyway. Not really sure what's different. I know that all dungeon doesn't have Gorge Void, but it does more feel like all the Zora armor stuff, so more fields and I don't think it does Gorge Skip. Because there's no need, because you need to beat Forest Temple, so you just walk the bridge. I don't know what's like difficult in all dungeons. Like besides the Zora armor stuff. Can't remember off the top of my head. It's a fine category. I'm glad you think so too. Like, the length of that category is really good. Like, just 2 hours. Really good length. Like, anything from like 1:30 to 2 hours is like a really comfortable run length. Please don't mess this up. That was either the frame or 1 frame too late. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, I skipped that cutscene pretty late. If I just pressed the button a bit later, then it would have failed. People skip that cutscene really early. You can barely see that it says press start to skip, but I'm like, Jesus, dude. Well, I'm over here like barely skipping it in time. It's so scary doing that, because like, even though you know you did everything correctly, there's like a poof effect at the end of the fog. And I guess that's like the game trying to void you out, but then you just barely escape or something. Like, you might not even pay attention to it and like see that it's there, but at least if you do my setup, then you can see it every time, like just as you're leaving the fog kind of like makes this cloud of smoke appear. And that cloud of smoke appears when you void out in the fog. So you're just like barely escaping it. Really interesting. I was about to say that, oh, this is a pretty good boomerang time, but I mean, this room has RNG to it, so I don't want to say anything after or until I'm past this room. Because so far the room's been pretty okay. But this room is just awful. I'll do the safe method. I missed him, wow. I think one stab is enough to kill this guy. Well, I couldn't really stab because I had to turn my camera. Okay, and the most important guy dead. Nice. Okay, good boomerang time. But it's still not gonna be sub PB unless I get good hops. Looking like 30-10 at the moment. I don't know what my Iron Bits time was. It was like 7:30-ish. Which is fine. Which is good, actually. But I had a really bad Hugo. So I lost like at least 15 seconds there. Over like average. I think PB got like 8 hop or something. YOLO it. YOLO what? The fog thing? Oh no, the spiders. I don't know if standing in that spot is actually doing anything. Like, I'm not sure if Devil tested it with not standing in that spot, so that was fast. Can't really see where I'm rolling though. Oh, god damn it. This cutscene is like as soon as Ook dies, there's 45 or 46 seconds until you get the boomerang. And he died at 29:15, so this is gonna be 30:00 or something. Oh, well, I can just see the PB video. I'm like 2 seconds behind. So 30:02, I suppose. Depending on how this text goes. That was bad. Alright, 30:01. I gotta stop doing the fast menu thing, because even though you make it down to the save button really quickly, there's still like a delay. You can't press it right away. So just holding down is basically just as fast. Maybe you save like a frame or two if you move quickly by going like down, right, down. But you can mess it up, so I've gone into options a couple of times, and that's a pretty bad time loss. Alright, let's see how my ESS game is tonight. Don't be greedy. This is not gonna work. Okay, perfect. It is extremely precise, like... I was about to go for it and I was like, this is actually not enough, and I'm 99% sure that I had to go further forward, so I did. But moving just like barely forward like that is really hard. Almost sync. Yeah, dude. Oh, we're ahead. We did it. That's quite the sync. Now, I haven't practiced timing the Gorge Void, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna mash it or not. I like to kill one of these first. I'll just time it. I need to like get better at timing it anyway, so... Oh, cool. I actually didn't mash. I didn't mute my mic, so there's... That's actually proof I timed. Even though I have a noise gate, you can still hear when I'm mashing A as quickly as I do for bow or Gorge Void. That looked like a blue piece, I was like, what the fuck? Okay, that last target was pretty bad, but it's okay. Oh my god, the first side up was almost too early. I was extremely close to side upping too early there. Sure. Hey man. You don't believe me? God damn it. Can never gain Twitch chat's trust. I always sleep on that, like, mountainside. Okay, Okay, I don't think mountainside is actually a word. I keep saying it because I'm directly translating it from my mother tongue, so that's a bad habit. You could say like side of the mountain, but it's still weird. I don't think mountainside is a noun. People say like foot of the mountain and stuff. Maybe that's better, but still sounds weird. At least in this context. I think I struggle a lot with escaping the forest the second time in my PB, so hopefully it goes better this time. Is good enough? I'll try. Alright, cool. Alright, good run so far. Not sub 30 boomerang, but it's fine. You can still get a really good time with a 31 or something, so. I'm really curious about Pillow Clip though. Let's see if the practice paid off. Even though I only practiced for 10 minutes, like, it's not proper practice. Okay, cool. I was a bit worried about that angle. Or not the angle, but the position in relation to the angle. Alright. All I have to do is time a Z press. I'm not sure how many frames I have. I wanted to test that on Dolphin before I started, but I forgot about it. Because I like knowing like frame data for tricks. But it should be lenient enough, so I shouldn't worry. Just gotta get in a good position and press the Z button at the right time. That should be okay. Just gotta get the float up. Alright, cool. I saved a minute. Yeah, I like the setup, but the problem is I hate D-pad buffering. That's like the one thing in this game that's just super inconsistent for me. Like advancing 2 frames at a time, or 3, with the D-pad, because sometimes I hit D-pad up and nothing happens. Maybe I hit it too fast, or I just miss completely. Too slow is not an option. And by doing setupless and calling mid now, you save time because it's faster, and you avoid D-pad buffering overall, or altogether. So it's actually amazing. No, I fell here in PB2. The PB did like a jump attack and missed. Yeah, no C-up, so you're skipping the setup side of the trick, which does save a few seconds, and avoiding the D-pad RNG, as I would like to call it. Oh, my rolls were actually so good that I didn't have to wait for the last roll there. I'm just so used to doing it. One day I will completely miss that. That's gonna be one of the worst time losses ever. I have so much time saved in my PB. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, second try pillar clip. 2-cycle Decatoad. And like, the movement in Lakebit in general was really bad. Like, I fell in the room right now. If you look at PB right now, I will fall in a minute here. So like, a lot of small time savers. I did practice this a little bit though. Okay, I actually almost messed that up. I need to, like, just kill this boss over and over and over again because I'm not used to this timing. I'm pressing way too quickly. I think I'm used to Death Sword, and the Death Sword timing is way different. For some reason, I thought I was supposed to select file 1, so I was like doing that really slowly. I almost pressed B to go back. Oh my god. There are so many small time savers over my PB, like... I got my PB like 2 days ago, and I really regret streaming that run. Or like doing a run that day instead of just streaming practice. Because everything went to shit. Like, I still PB'd, but like, the mistakes were absolutely hilarious. I fell down so many places where I never fall down. So if I just play normal this time, I can save like minutes. It's really funny. Just gotta walk diagonally, and there you go. I should make an in-depth tutorial regarding that skip. Because I have a lot to say with the different RNG flying patterns you can get. Like, for everything that he does, I have an answer. And like, in this run, he appeared really late, so I had to move immediately. So in a sense, I guess you can have like an internal clock as like, or just like the awareness that, okay, I haven't seen him for quite some time, so as soon as I see him now, I need to go immediately. But if he appears earlier, then you need to allow yourself to wait about a second before you go. Things like looking at Link's arm when he dashes in the water, allowing the arm to be fully straight out. That's something that Damiak taught me that was really important, because when you're running towards the camera, and you press A to dash in the water, Link's hand like reaches out because he's swimming with his arm like really, it's really visually. I don't know how to put it, but like you can clearly see that he's trying to swim with his arm, like pushing himself forward. And when that arm is straight, that's when you can put on iron boots. And if you do it before that, then it might not work. Nice, 2 times in a row. But if you react late to him approaching, then you gotta put on iron boots sooner. The problem is the ground underneath the water is not that steep, so like he's not gonna, when he dips down, he's not gonna actually go underwater. The rider, that is. Hey Cajun, thanks for the good luck. And walking diagonally is something that I think only I do. I was taught that setup by Damiak, and that's what Adam does. I'm not sure if he actually moves diagonally. I guess he does, but I haven't checked. Dude, that's the second run in a row where the keys died to the ice stalactite or whatever it's called. The icicle block. Because when it falls down, it can deal damage to you. And also like anything else. So it hit the keys, and the keys died because it was flying right there. And that's pretty rare to happen. Like, that is awful positioning from the keys. I'm waiting for this guy to come closer. Patience is really important. Like, if I had gone for that midnight charge, I might have failed it, and then I had to kill that other guy again. But people never stop and wait for a better opportunity there. Holy shit, this vessel split is gonna be amazing. At least for me. Nothing went wrong. I mean, I slipped in lake bed once, but like, no major mistakes. This is gonna be sub 1820. Holy fucking shit. I think that was like 1813 or something. And the best ever is like 1730-ish. Or something like that. I think Adam said that he got like 1740 with mistakes, that if he didn't do those mistakes he would have gotten 1730-ish. So that's really cool. Nice. Well, since I bonked her, I can just get this tier and warp instead. Please on target keys. Hey, my summer best. It's sub 3. Again. It was sub 3 in 2014, but these splits are new. No. Oh my god, I hit none? This is terrible. So I didn't move at the beginning because I didn't want to startle the bug. But startling the bug is fine because, I mean, it's slightly slower, but you still get him. But I was actually waiting way too long, so the other bugs fell in the wrong spot. I had too much patience. But yeah, that's a really sick vessel split. Please fall down immediately. That wasn't immediately. Alright. Summer best is cool. I think my summer best used to be 250. Let's see, 258. I don't know, 20 or something, probably. But I made new splits because when I came back after my more than a year-long break, I was like, okay, I'm not at this skill level anymore, so I shouldn't have these splits. So I made new ones. And I haven't done many runs since I came back, so it's been going down pretty slowly. Nice. This Eldin is not looking good, but I can still save like a lot of time. Eevee's Eldin was really bad. I fell down here, for instance, because I tried to input the B here. That B attack didn't work, so I just fell down. I pressed too quickly, I suppose. Let's get the rupees. Okay, no blues, that's good. If you get a blue rupee there, then you get the text. You can't really avoid it. Oh, I'm pretty close to the stairs. The top of the stairs. It's fine. I think it's better to dash there and then just press B after the text boxes. Because then you can dash pretty shortly afterwards, I think. It's not that bad. Nice, 2 runs in a row I've gotten that instant dash. If I had put on senses before getting the blue rupee, I would have targeted the bug, and the side up would have been different, so I probably would have hit the rupee text. Nice, 2 in a row. I'm actually timing these dashes after digging. Because it's not that bad to time compared to other things, I think. Pretty satisfying to hit. I think I'll finish this run no matter what happens, really. I mean, it's still early on in the run, but this beginning is pretty good, so even if I make major mistakes, I can still get a decent time for a no reset run. No. This is bad. Okay. I really wish the enemies were in this area. Did my mic not pick up that? That was my vacuum cleaner saying that, okay, I'm done charging. I think it picked up some of the beeping noise. It's pretty loud. But if it didn't, then that's cool, knowing that the noise gate works. Okay, you heard the beep. It beeps 5 times, it's like, that's too much. 3 is enough, 3 is plenty. Oh fuck, my PP got the side up. Not sure if I'll get it. Oh, didn't see the brake slide. Wow, dude. Is this pre-recorded? Is this Taz? Oh, it's definitely not Taz. Taz would have gotten this up 30 boomerang. Unless I'm trying to be smart about it, I'm trying to hide it. Yeah, spliced. I do have audio bugs every now and then, like small jitters in the audio. HD capture card problems, but you never know, that could just be like poor splicing. Nice, I hit the wall. That took really long. I don't know. I feel like that cutscene like took its time. So I can never ever get a good linear Twilight. In my PB, I made the horrible mistake of bonking into a wall and falling all the way down. Yes, speaking of bonks. So I'll not do that this run. I'll try to avoid doing that. The bug boss fight, like I didn't get any of the interruptions because I had really bad RNG. Like his flying pattern was disgusting. I love standing by the torch. Thanks Torp for that information. Okay, let's see if I can get another frame perfect trick. I think I got it. Yeah, cool. It felt right. Okay, walk, dash. Thank you. For not walking into the wall and falling all the way down, meaning I have to save warp to get back up. So I just saved like 30 seconds. Oh, that was almost a double. Climb it. Please go closer. No. Even though that fight was terrible, I think I only lost 2 seconds. Because the fight was terrible in my PB as well. Good lily pad bugs is just a myth, dude. Oh, dude, the rupees. Okay, this is definitely spliced. So, like... At least it's not blue rupees, but I'm getting a lot of money from the grass. Actual TAs. Yeah. Really smart TAs not getting sub 30 boomerang to throw people off. I've never really been upset about runs dying, like, ever, because I've always had suboptimal runs. Like, really early on I'll mess up something that's just like, ah, come on dude, shouldn't have messed that up, or like, ah, another bad start. But this is the best beginning I've ever had, so like, if this run dies, then I'll actually be upset for the first time ever. Look at PB, oh my god. And Morpheal almost killed the last run. Like the PB run that you're watching in the top left. It was really close to killing it. And you know, it could always happen again, so... And the thing is, I almost messed up phase 1 because I went for the auto spin after pulling the sword. And the auto spin is good for getting the quick spin, but you can completely miss the eye, so it's better to just do a spin attack. The problem is getting a quick spin underwater, well, not just a spin attack, but a quick spin specifically. Getting a quick spin underwater without Zor armor is pretty hard. The timing is way different than on land. So it's... slow walk. So it's kind of risky. But as long as I'm feeling confident, I should be able to do it fine. So the auto spin is like safe, in a way, but it's also not safe. Please don't crash. Thanks. Oh yeah, I've also gotten 2 blue screen of deaths today, so the stream could also die, meaning I also lose the footage, so this run could have never happened. So you never know what might go wrong. I'm pretty sure I know why the first blue screen happened though. But the second one, I was just messing around with my layout, and I added the video thing, the light split, and I was just, you know, adjusting settings in OBS, and then I got a blue screen. And I wish I paid more attention to what exactly I did that caused the blue screen, because I went ahead and updated some drivers afterwards. So if it was just a driver thing, then luckily that's solved, but both of the blue screens happened while tinkering with OBS, so that's kind of a scary thought considering I'm streaming with OBS right now. So hopefully by doing nothing and just playing the game, I won't get a blue screen. But if I start like testing out the settings, then maybe I will get a blue screen, so I'll just leave it be and hope that it can never blue screen as long as I don't touch it. This run is so spliced, like that position was amazing, but that cutscene was slow. Yeah, take it back. Not spliced. Alright, let's see what's kind of luck I get here. Is it good or bad? It's looking like bad, but hard to tell. I really dislike where he landed in the water. Fuck. Okay, never mind. Nice, perfect fight. No. Well, that wasn't perfect. Lost like 3 seconds. Dude, this could have been sub 12 Lanayru. If I didn't bonk and mess up that one. Nice on my best, dude. It's going down. Well, that's my first 107 Lanayru. I've actually... I don't think I've gotten 108 either. I think the best I've gotten is 109, like a really high 109. Adam's sweating. I don't know what Adam's Lanayru split was. Yeah, I'm 1 minute behind Adam. That vessel is pretty cool. I like how I said, oh, I don't know what Adam's Lanayru split was, but then I realized as soon as I said that I actually have the splits imported, so I can just check. I can check with Rodner as well. Dash. So I think Rodner got... his PB is like 258. And I'm like 37 or something behind that, so... best possible time is actually pretty accurate. Because I don't think this is a 258 pace anymore. Like, it might be. It's like maybe he made some mistakes in late game and whatnot. And I don't have optimal goal splits, but... I think 258 is still like out of the picture. The 259 is possible. For some reason, I always do the first one there. Like, I'm probably thinking of Aura's Note and Ball and Chain Equip. After minutes per hour. No. I like to scout while doing this, but the problem is if you're not pressing A as well, you will lose some frames. Because both the X button and the A button is place bombed after you pulled it out. So I'm not going to save this time on Enter Snow Peak because I'm actually not going to do blind snowboarding. And the reason is not because I'm scared of it, it's because I'm not going to do post skip, so I need more rupees. Like, I want to skip the rupee and Snow Peak, one of the 100 rupees. And by not doing blind snowboarding, you have whoa, that camera was funky. You have more rupees, like you have a chance to get a lot of rupees. I also haven't practiced blind snowboarding in a long time, so it could always go wrong. It went wrong in the run before my PB. And I still haven't practiced it since then. So I've been actually playing a lot recently. I've been practicing other things like board skip and Moorfield and pillar clip, but not snowboarding. Kind of forgot. It's pretty hard to keep your speed here because some of these hills are really steep. Oh, I have learned post skip. Like a few PBs ago, I did it like every run, and I got it within 2 or 3 tries, just like most people. It's just that I don't like my setup for post skip anymore because it has 2 really precise factors, and I can remove one of them. So I just have to worry about one thing if I use another setup, which is the one that Zaf uses. And I haven't taken a look at that setup yet. Okay, that was kind of bad, but at least it worked. So I will relearn post skip with a different setup later this week. Okay, let's hope for a good Keys Cave. Oh, please. Okay. At least they leave you alone when you're climbing on the vines. It's so weird not doing blind snowboarding. It's like, I really like blind snowboarding. But hopefully I can get the rupees. So much hit lag. And I can also skip the hearts because I can get a heart here from the Shadow Beasts. So I don't need to get the pots outside Snow Peak. So while like not doing Power 1 skip route and not doing blind snowboarding is slower than doing them, it's not that bad because it balances out kind of nicely in some areas. So like, it has some positive side effects. There's a green rupee over there, oh my god, that's so far out of the way. Uh-oh. Okay, saved. Oh wait, shit, I need a good angle here, and speed. Ah, this is bad. Oh my god. That was clutch. Actually kind of bad to jump here because you lose rupees potentially. What? I slashed my sword, dude. Timing was off. Man, I wanted that 20. It's okay, looks like I can just get all the rupees in Arbiters. Oh, that was almost bad. Yeah, I even lost some time. Come on. I can't have that kind of aim during nice roll. During the Arialfo skip. Shit. Nope. Oh my god. I hate when that happens. I was too close in. It's my fault. Ah, that's so stupid. I can never hit this bomb. Like hit the bomb on this guy. That placement looked pretty good actually. It looked much closer to the tail this time than last run. But I guess not. Here we can see PP have really good speed for the rupees. Like that was just perfect. So here I can just say warp and skip the first rupee here. Get the second one instead. Nice. And I can't really split because route change, like route differences, so I'll just have to skip Snow Peak. I kind of want to make a safety save for more fuel, just because I really don't want this run to die, but if Morphle kills this run, then I can't really come back from it. Nice. So, if the run dies, I'll just have to accept it. Just like all the other top runners I've done. And not just top runners, like any runner, but even if you're really good at the game, you can still die at any point. Or not at any point, but at this point. So, just gotta accept that if it happens. Alright, good side arcs. I'm still unsure whether I should autospin or quickspin the eye, because if you fail the quick spin, it's pretty much game over. But if you fail the autospin, it can also be game over. So, I hate this. Oh my god! Nice. I didn't even have time to pull the water bomb. Well, this is okay. This is no big deal. I'm actually glad I went for the autospin because the eye bounced like back towards Morphle right away. So if I went for the quick spin, I would have missed anyway. Phase 1 is just so stupid, dude. Like, the run can die without like you having any control over it. You can re-grab the eye, but it's like, ugh. No, dude. Fuck. I thought she saw me. Stop. Thanks. I'm thinking too much about the equips, dude. I don't like this. What? Too slow. Yeah, now she's going up. I'll just wait for a better opportunity. Like this one. Okay, I was really unsure whether I should go for that or not. Okay, I think I had 6 water bombs left, so I have just enough because I used 2 for Zant, or in this order, 2 for AG, 2 for Zant, and 2 for Hard Castle. So I can skip city bombs. Yeah, that was an okay fight. Like it was bad, but all things considered, I'm glad I just survived it. Another example of a Morpheal fight where you can get awful RNG and lose a lot of time, but still make it past Morpheal if you just play safe. This time loss is really gonna suck though. Like, my Lake Blitzfield was already bad, so I could have saved time there because I had a really bad Morpheal in my PB, and this time it was worse. So this is pretty upsetting actually, but it's fine. We have more time to save later. I wonder where my big time saves are. My spinner split, sure. Claw shots. A lot of places. Oh yeah, and Palace of Twilight was really bad. I lost 10 seconds to RNG, and then I lost the rest 10 seconds from one failed quickspin. And that was the second to last quickspin as well on the Phantom Zan fight, so really unfortunate. I had 7 cycle Zelda though, so that's good. But my Hyrule Castle was sloppy. The movement was pretty meh. But at this point, it's definitely no reset run, and nothing can really go horribly wrong. I mean, Arialfo skip can be bad, but it already was bad in my PB, so I think I can do it. It's also about Stalord phase 2. That's kind of hard, but you'll be able to get it quickly. So the biggest time losses after Lake Bed is just, if you're not counting post skip, then it's well, possibly Death Sword, but he can go out of bounds, and I have not practiced him properly since I was so unfortunate to see him go out of bounds during the run, so I'll be safe with that sword. I'll lose like 12 seconds or something by doing a safe strat. But that's okay because my PB did the same. So it's like Stalord in general, because phase 1 is kind of RNG-like, and then phase 2 is just, if you fail that, you lose a lot of time. And then it's Arialfo skip. And after that it's okay, because Zant is easy, like the water phase is no problem. So the time losses, except those two things, it's just small movement things, like not playing bad. I think it's on the Y button. Yeah. Dude, not again. Yeah, I'll lose like 2 seconds or something. Or more than 2, because I also messed up that in my PV, but not by that much. It takes a while to charge the spin attack, both as Wolf and Human Link, so I should just be quicker on that. Oh shit, there's another cutscene. Also already holding the inputs for this, changing the camera and dashing. Shoutouts to not forgetting ending blow. Kind of a late split by a few milliseconds. Whoops, that roll was not on purpose. It's actually kind of unfortunate to roll there because this is one of the few places where Wolf Link is really fast, so...
What is my
God damn it. Okay, just please don't hit this cutscene. Nice. Wait, is it even faster to go wolf there? Considering I did the clip as human. And here you're turning human anyways, so... I'm actually still kind of scared of the blue screen, like... I never get blue screens, but... It has happened the last year. Even though I'm not like doing anything fishy, I don't have any special programs or anything. For the most part it's like super standard, so I feel like I shouldn't even get them. Like what am I doing that it's like causing these blue screens? Keeping like super old software that's like ghetto, like, no. No! Please get off. No, don't dash. So this is like a delay where you can't get off him. This is so stupid. It could be hardware, but I don't know. My parts are kind of new, like 1.5 years old. And I mean, it could be the new parts, but like the old parts were crashed, so can't really go back. I updated a lot of like system drivers. Oh, I didn't use the platform. Alright, save strats. Slow and steady wins the race. It would be really cool to get sub 3 without post skip though. Like, that would be a really cool achievement. I mean, Adam and Demon SVA can probably do it, considering they have like 56 or 57 PBs. The post skip saves like max 1 minute, but it would be quite the statement to get sub 3 without Pokemon skip and without blind snowboarding. Like, that's pretty funny. Could happen though. Not with this run, but kinda close. At least thus far. Grab it. I actually meant to kill those bubbles as human and then turn wolf, so I wouldn't have to deal with this. But some muscle memory just took over, even though lately I've been human there. This ride is like so hard it's so hard to make him cooperate. You can avoid him in such a way where he will hit you just after you push the thing by like maneuvering your way around him a certain way, but it's so hard. And I didn't even try this time. Like, the way I drop down is like I drop down like that in order to do like a quick spin on him, but it missed. So I was like, okay, I guess I can try for the RNG stuff. Equipping items in Arbor is actually pretty difficult because in pretty much all of the dungeons in any percent, you just equip Claw Shot or Double Claw Shot and Boomerang. That's it. Whereas this time you actually have to think a bit more because this dungeon uses a lot of items. So I need 7 extra rupees. And I can get 5 from the skull. But you get a lot of green rupees here, so it's no big deal. Yeah, okay, that equip was fine actually. Oh. Wait, no! I used a bomb there. That's bad. Shit. I didn't think about... You used 3 bombs in Arbiters. You could. Okay, I need to use 1 less. But like, this next area is so bad, like... I might as well kill both of them with... or all 3 of them with the ball and chain. Oh, that super sucks. I hate this stuff. Please spin faster than PB. Stop. Stop. Hello? I feel like I had a saying in that by pressing target. I feel like if I didn't press target, they could have just kept spinning forever. So dumb. Dude, this could have been my first sub 2 arbiters. Don't think it's possible anymore, but it could have been. That's cool. Okay, I need this rupee, but I need to avoid That's kind of hard. Thanks. The bubble ruined everything for me there. I think it's faster just to do this, to be honest. Nice. I'm losing so much time, no. Doing the safe strat. God damn it. I mean, the water bomb thing was stupid, so that lost me time of course, but... Come on, I shouldn't lose this much. I actually had a near perfect style order in my PB. Like, this split is extremely good. It could be like 5-10. Actually, I don't even see how that could be. Like, I had to skip the heart container to save some time there. Because it was just amazing. The final hit on phase 1 was kind of slow. But I still like got it within like that one spinner. Spinner try.
You need
Hey buddy. He says the same thing as if she says to Dampe. I just realized. Hey buddy. Hey Adam, what's up? CFG mad. It's a good emote. I'm actually not mad though. I was mad earlier, but not now. So Adam, wanna come hang out at my place? You know, later. Nice. So I hope you're not here just to curse my run, because this is the best run I ever had, and the best beginning. I had, like, after Linear I was 1 minute and a few seconds behind you, so that's pretty good for me. I got a 55 Elden, so that was cool. I think my vessel split was 1840 or something. Gotta get good at fighting games. Well, I mean, yeah, it's like half a year-ish. Well, it's less. It's August. We can do it. But yeah, this run is too good to die, so I'm being a baby and doing this LJ. Yeah, thanks for not grabbing. Jesus. Wow, it's actually over. Wow. I never realized if you don't get that, you'd void out. Great. Well, I guess I'm not saving 15 seconds. Like, getting this claw shot target is not that precise, but I thought I was... Like, this should be fine. Yeah. That sucks. And these Kargrogs, you know that you're messing me up. I can probably jump way earlier there, but I haven't tested. Because I never do the single LJ, I always do the double. But, you know, I've had really bad Kargrog luck, and I don't know, my aim isn't that good today. I got first try aerial full skip though, and it was kind of quick. But just because you get aerial full skip doesn't mean your aim is good. So here to wish the good luck. Thanks, I need it. need to not choke. The thumbnail, the clickbait, it worked. Nice. Oh, I could have done the snipe. The no-scope, I suppose. But thanks for the good luck. I felt like that was gonna TP, so I went a bit down, just to be safe. That looked like a TP to you as well. It's kinda hard to tell, but I felt like that would TP if I flash out of the vines right away. It's thundering outside? No, dude, that sucks. We haven't had like rain or thunder in a while. Like it happened a few days ago, but before that it was like I can't even remember the last time it thundered. Like there was a thunderstorm, and like we've had so little rain. Like pretty much the whole Europe has like is in like forest fire danger. It's crazy. There was like one day a few days ago or like a week ago where I did runs and I could hear the rain outside and it was very loud, and it was actually like so nice to be able to hear rain, because like, oh yeah, rain is a part of the weather sometimes. It can actually be something else than just sunny. It's pretty soothing. I only TP'd once? Oh. I got TP 1 or 2 weeks ago, actually. And that might have been my second or third one in total. Not counting city ILs, because I guess I've done it more for those. Not sure. What's your dog's name again? Well, I don't need iron boots for the first one. Winnie. Like Winnie the Pooh. I guess the color is kind of similar. There's a golden coat, I think. If I remember correctly. For 5 hours? Oh my god. Poor thing. Oh my god, I almost choked that. Jesus Christ. 33. Oh fuck, I'm losing a lot of time. Shit. I can never remember how long this cutscene is. I think like this cutscene before Midnight Takes Boxes is like 40 something. In total it's like a minute 15 until you split something. Jesus. Like, this city was good, I just... stupid claw shot thing. Slightly too low and then I fell. Besides that, it was very good. I messed up the final Zant fight in my PB though, so I can save time there. But I am actually a bit worried because my PB before this got 10 fuck, it's pronounced correctly. 10 cycle Puppet Zelda, and my PB got 7. And it's crazy how much time you lose. So I'm kind of worried that I'll lose like a minute and a half to Puppet Zelda. Seems like getting 7 cycle twice in a row is not that likely. Also my PB got the no recoil here, so that's cool. Oh my god, I almost failed. That was like the last frame. This is a 4-frame window jump slash. And like, I could do like this method of mashing, where I can reach like 14. But the problem about that method is that it's inconsistent, like sometimes I won't hit the button at all. Whereas just text smashing method-ish is like, I'll always hit the button. Although it's a bit slower. That's fine. Right there I almost missed it. So my PB lost 10 seconds to RNG and 10 seconds to failing one of the last quick spins for Phantom's End. So, 2 really stupid mistakes. The RNG thing was getting hit by a keys immediately in the first room of Soul number 2. I didn't fall down though, but well, I would have lost a lot more than 10 seconds then. But it's still a pretty bad time loss. For the most part, I really like Palace though. It's like just pure movement, and most of the time if you make a mistake, it's like if you lose time, it's on you making small mistakes and not RNG being bad. I think it's just one room, really. And it's the first room of Soul number 2. Either like the first time you enter that room or on the way back. Not likely to get hit on the way back though, but it can happen. Besides that room, I think Palace is just fine. Very consistent dungeon. Just gotta get some quick spins. Alright, 1 out of 2. Nice. That was a good throw. I still wonder if it's actually faster to fall with iron boots right here. I'm leaning towards no, but I'm not sure. I need to look at Link's speed in Dolphin. Nice quick spin. It's a 5-second time loss, at least. It's such a stupid mistake, like, just want to cut the corner. Saving those frames. Stupid. Same as like falling here. Also a really bad mistake. Ooh, I'm barely on the line. I could just jump attack immediately here, but I'm gonna do this. Just to be safe. Okay, let's see if I get bad RNG 2 runs in a row. Almost too close to the chest. Okay. At least no keys. I think it's actually faster to do two jump attacks on that final Zand mask instead of a midnight charge, but I buy myself more time to reach this area. Whoa. That was kind of bad. I didn't like the place I put the target for the LJ either. Hey, look at PB, it didn't get hit. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. No. Okay. At least I didn't get the midnight text. If you're too slow there, midnight will talk to you, and it's just like, super sucks. No. No. Bad, 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 bad. Low on hearts as well. What did PB do? What? That room was awful for PB. I almost fell off. Hell yeah. No, wasted like a second. I thought I got them both, but I guess not. They can hit you there, but it's extremely unlikely. Like, it's also unlikely to get hit by the car rock in City, but like, getting hit there is even more unlikely. Oh my god, I almost messed that up. Oh, that was nice text. Oh yeah, right, it's a splice run, I forgot. I'll look at PB, messed up a quick spin. Oh no. See, this is awful. Just having to wait for PB. Wow, okay, I actually got that quick spin at the end. Surprised. I got the heart! Yes, finally. No! I had a feeling that would happen, and I think I know why. No, that super duper sucks. Okay, I'm not gonna do it now, even though I know why it failed, so I can still go for it, but... I targeted too far left, so the boomerang was right here when it went out of bounds. And I think there's like a door frame thing I messed it up because the door frame extends out of bounds, and when it's above the door frame, it doesn't work. Something like that. I think that might have been the reason. Because the boomerang was behind the wall, but it didn't work. Like, it was behind the kind of the door, and not the wall, like the full thing. Hard to explain. It didn't go as far out of bounds as it usually goes. And I think that was because I targeted too far left. This sucks. Give me the heart. Fuck. I actually didn't want to kill those enemies, and you can see in my PB video later that I like spared all of them because I wanted nice. I wanted no like hit stun or like hit lag, so I just threw the boomerang a few times. I actually don't remember the strat to do like these 3 Zant heads when you get the boss key first. It's been so long, so I can't remember. Because I usually go for that lonely Zant mask first and then the boss key. And so when I kill those 3 Zant heads, they're in like a really good spot for me to kill as I'm coming down from the waterfall of shadow or fog. Yeah, you can see PB failed an LJ there. It didn't go out of bounds. Which is also really like unlikely. I pressed A again, dude. I feel like... Okay, I'm not sure if pressing A on the first frame there causes that, or just bad luck. I really don't know. I guess it depends on a lot of things. No! It didn't go out of bounds. Why? That has never happened to me before. Actually never. Like, that is the first time ever. I didn't target the pot either. Of course I turned wolf. This is actually the worst. Like, my PB messed up really badly as well, but I was gonna save time here, not lose time. Fine, I guess I'll just do the claw shot strat. I guess I'm done with LJ as well. Like, a lot of runners are switching to the claw shot strat, and I guess I'll do it as well. That sucks, dude. And like, where are LJ? I LJ here because it's safer than LJing further right. Oh, I could actually have made it. But it still failed. So I guess the LJ is just imperfect. Yeah, I know you can still be too early for the claw shot strat. It's just the way I do the LJ, I've actually never failed it. But the way you and Rodner did it, I'm like, dude, that's not safe. But I guess it can happen there as well, because I don't think I did anything wrong with the targeting. So I take it back that the LGA you guys used to do was risky, because apparently mine is risky as well. I'm actually losing so much time, and I could have saved 42. That's incredible. Oh, I hate this run. Up until this point I didn't hate this run, but now I really do. Failed so many LGAs, dude. Must have done something ever so slightly off from what I usually do. Yeah, old Snowpeak LGA as well. Yeah. I mean, I guess I just did like some very small target. Like, I don't know what to say. I had some different targets than I usually have, just ever so slightly, and those were bad spots, but I didn't know that. Thought I did it correctly, so... Oops, forgot to throw. Okay, but I can't be too upset, because I can't change the pass, and I still have half a minute to save. Hey, thanks for the host, Toya. That's a big raid. And thanks for the good luck. Oh, oops. Thanks, Smashback. So, welcome all Ocarina of Time people. This used to be Toya's first game, like first speed game. We still want him back, but not really gonna happen. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Hybel. It will remain as polished as ever. Nice. Yeah, it's iconic at this point. It's vintage. Alright, I wasn't cocky, so I actually 2-cycled this guy instead of 4-cycling him. Oh my god, I've never done that backup. What the fuck? Please somebody clip that, I need to watch that again. I'm supposed to hold down for the first 2 slashes there. But Link slashed upwards, and then like to the side and all over the place. I can't believe I saved that. I only saved that because I targeted. But I'm surprised Link turned that much with the target. That was not how you're supposed to do the strat. Yeah, this game's pretty sick. It's pretty punishing. Like, I just did a really small mistake a couple splits ago and I lost a minute, so... That's not really fun. But this is the best run I've ever done. And the best beginning by far. Thanks. For the clip and for the compliment. So, this run is a lot longer than OT any percent, but we're coming up to the end, so you get to see the satisfying ending. And not the boring early game. So right there I skipped mail. There's a mailman trigger right there, and if you hit it, the mailman approaches you, it gives you mail, it's like 20 seconds or something. But the trigger is pretty small, so you can do a long jump attack with the boomerang to skip it. I think there's one or two... No, it's one trigger that's... No, it's the Wii version, I mean. On the Wii version of this game, the triggers are so small that you can just jump attack over them with the sword, just a normal jump attack, if you know where the triggers are. Mail mocking. I remember trying to learn this game and I got ass raped by sword and shield skip and quit. Yep, that's how most people feel about this game. So because of that I made a beginner friendly route that skips sword and shield skip. So that's the sword and shield skip. But it's not like... You can still like do other things, like... Obviously the beginner friendly route also gets the Zoro armor, so Morpheal and Zant are way easier. But if you only want to skip sword and shield skip, you can... Like, you can use the early game of that route, and then you can just not get the Zoro armor. But if you do all the easy stuff, it's 30 minutes slower than the record. So, route-wise, you lose half an hour by not doing the hard stuff. But just avoiding sword and shield skip, it's probably like... I don't know, it's a good question, like 10-15 minutes slower. So that's not so bad. Took me 10 minutes to give up forever. Nice. This run had a really bad sword and shield skip. I just had to wait a long time until I got an opportunity that worked. Most people just get impatient and just go for it. But I didn't want to reset, because early game really sucks. So, I believe it was Christmas 2014, might have been 2013, that Fino posted a video of him doing this. He pressed the Y button and stood still and did nothing. And that's the fastest strat for killing these enemies. And it's like my favorite strat in the whole run. Before we used to do some sword slashes or attack as wolf. Here's a break slide. It's basically as close as we can get. Because when Link is moving uphill, he loses speed, but if you do a brake slide, you keep your speed. So, that's pretty cool. Perfect fight. You enjoy early game TP? Oh, that's a first. Can't you go flying with the horse? Well, you can do map glitch and have a opponent out of bounds. You don't even need map glitch, but that works with both versions. Alright, this is the stupidest backflip ever. And you can get it. It's a 1-frame backflip. You can skip this text. Yeah, brake sliding was found around 50 minutes into the task, or 40. It would have made early game a bit faster, by a few seconds if it was discovered sooner. So for this barrier we got a jump attack to skip it, because Link falls straight down when he's airborne and hits a cutscene. Opening right doors is generally a few frames faster than opening left doors if there's a set of double doors. Come on. Yeah, you can skip this guy with the jump strike hidden skill. But that's like the sixth skill or something, and you only need the ending blow, which is the first skill to beat the game. And if you want that skill, you gotta get all the other skills, like, it's in order. It doesn't matter which wolf you get. The first wolf will always give you ending blow, second one will always give you backslice, or shield bash I mean. Third one backslice, and so on. So even if you get the wolves like in the wrong order, you always get the hidden skills in the correct order. So there's no way of getting like great spin or something early. So these guys are fascinated by bombs. Unfortunately, Link is fascinated by their death, so he turns around away from the door, so that's kind of lame. No. Yeah, 100% does it. Nice. Nice, heart. That guy drops a heart like pretty often. I'm not sure what the chance is, but I feel like I get a heart every single time. maybe the chance increases if you're not at full health. And since you take damage from the goblins where you use the water bomb strat, then you'll always be at negative full heart, like at least negative 1 heart. Because they do half a heart and they hit you twice, so... I'm like really interested in Ocarina of Time, like just drop chances from rocks or grass or something. It's like there's one area where I feel like I will always get hearts and like 3 at a time, even if I'm just barely damaged. And other places it's like, okay, I'll never ever get a bomb drop here. Oh my god, I almost fell. That was kind of early, fuck. So you can actually skip this fight because there's this grade you can claw shot. As long as you delay the cutscene a bit, you can skip it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and that skip was one of the last things we found. It was found very late. Alright, this is a good gold. Yeah, unfortunately it took a long time to discover another break slide. This is like the only place in the run where you can do break slides without losing time. Because like even if you fail them, nothing happens because you just gotta wait. So Puppet Zelda can give us a 7 cycle or an infinite cycle, in theory. That attack right there is the best attack besides the ball. So I want an electric ball on attack 1, 3, and 7. So far so good. She can do a triangle attack, which is way slower than the charge, so that wastes time. This is basically a Phantom Ganon fight from Forest Temple. Yeah, so that attack was a triangle attack, and it sucks because it's slow. Yeah, you can tell by the camera, it zooms out a bit. Is somebody counting? I'm not counting. Doesn't feel like 7 cycle, maybe 8? I don't know. Okay, so I lost like 20 seconds to RNG. Was that 7? No way. Yeah, it felt like 8 or 9 or something. Like I just know that on my timer I'm supposed to have like a high, like a 145 or 150 if I have 7 cycle. Like, it depends of course, because you can still get a 7 cycle and get a lot of triangle attacks. Hey, I didn't mess up. I always fuck up counting, like, even if I tell myself, like, okay, this time I'm gonna count and I'll pay attention. I always mess it up. My PBI pressed B a bit too quick there, so I got a combo attack when I didn't want to. The fight is a bit laggy, so you need to take that into account, and I didn't, so I had to transform back into human to do a jump attack and then a quick spin to finish him off. But here he was like so low on health, so I can just do a B attack as Wolf. Yeah, I didn't find the portal in time. It's okay. Okay, please don't spin. Thanks. One more time, please don't spin. Hey, nice dude. It's gonna be 303.57. That's cool. Yeah, good aim again. Like 2 runs in a row, I had really good, not only like aim, but like Ganondorf was really, like, really, I don't know how to put it, but like, he rode his horse really steadily. Didn't turn at all. I actually don't know what I wanted with this run. I just wanted to fix the stupid mistakes of PB. And I mostly did that. That position was almost bad. Nice. Almost blew the 303. Alright. So, I made some really dumb mistakes in this run, and like, I pressed the start streaming button to make sure that I just cleaned up with the last mistakes, like the mistakes I did in my last run. But then I got some new ones. At least those mistakes were less and not as bad, but I did like lose a minute in one split just because I fell down. Like stupid things. Not like any brain perfect tricks or anything. Like I got Gorge Foot, I got all the hearts, all the hard shit. But like small things like not falling down a ledge, I failed stuff like that. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, and now it's time to hit the stop streaming button. But I'll watch the credits. Yeah, I like this this fight, like how this fight ends as well. I think the Wind Waker has a bit cooler ending. Like there's the spin he does kind of, and he jumps so high up in the air. It's super nice. Skyward Sword's ending is also pretty cool because Link does that kind of spin. Or that twist, I guess. And he gets a lightning. Like, it just got better and better for every game. Like, OT is kind of like, eh. It's like the first time doing it in 3D. And then, like, Majora's Mask was really disappointing. Well, there wasn't like a Ganondorf, so like whatever. And then Wind Waker, really cool ending. Or ending blow, I should say. TP, also cool ending blow. Skyward Sword, even cooler. Breath of the Wild was also cool, but like it's different. Because you end on Beast Ganon instead of Ganondorf. That's like with this game, Beast Ganon is right before. Thanks for the congrats, everybody. Yeah, the duel is pretty cool. It's 2v1 in Wind Waker? Yeah, that's true. Man, it's cheating. Like, the mirror shield is clever and all, but... yeah, it's 2v1. It's kinda 2v1 here as well, with the horseback, but... at least the final fight is 1v1. Oh yeah, the PB videos suck like that. So I didn't record the credits. But hey, I didn't blue screen of death. Earlier today I got 2 blue screen of deaths, so... I was messing around in OBS and... well... what was yesterday actually, one of the crashes. I opened up 2 instances of OBS. And that gave me a blue screen. And that's okay, that makes sense. Like, that's me being naughty. But then, earlier today, I was just testing the PB video comparison thing, and I did something in OBS, something normal, and then I just got a blue screen. So I was thinking like, okay, this run is probably gonna die to a blue screen, because I've never had such a good beginning before. Like, going from +1 to minus 230. And like, this +1 is not bad. This could have been, of course, like, minus 30 seconds, but... it's no big deal. The split that counts is like Vessel, and I said all the time there, so... Lakepit was awful. Morphle almost killed the run. Morphle was really close to killing the run. But I played it safe and used another water bomb. Speedrun was bad as always. Clawshot was good, but it could have been better. City was bad. I could have said a lot more time. I fell. I voided out. Ender Zan was a disaster because I fell down all the way. Wasted a minute. Stupid. And the rest was good. So like 3-ish big mistakes. And the rest is fine. Yeah, I agree. Left hand taco. Nice, dude. Thanks for carrying me with Twitch achievements, Toria. I have 100 viewers at the same time. Haven't had that since I did 100% in 2013. That's kind of cheating, but we'll take it, I guess. Yeah, thanks. When will you do MST? Never. That's a good picture. Oh, your beginning today was really good. Damn. Was that a gold on item delay or? Like, has just barely come back to speedrunning and already getting these really good runs. You're gonna PB really soon. Really soon, like next week probably. Something really soon. Alright, let's see where I will redirect the raid. Hey, Proof is actually doing attempts for Amnesia. He tied the record a few days ago. Or he actually beat it by like a millisecond or two, but we don't count milliseconds on the leaderboard, so it's tied technically. The credits is really long for this game. It's like 11 minutes or something, so I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. So I'm just gonna redirect right about now. So thanks for watching, thanks for the host, and all the congratulations. This is technically the world record holder. He's tied with the record, trying to save at least 1 second off his PB so he can push the other guy back to second place, and he's super good at this game.